Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome if you're new. Okay, we are going to figure out what we're going to do for October's journal. If you're new here, welcome. This is not a formal tutorial on how to make a junk journal. So let me just put that up front as a disclaimer. If you would like to hang out with me as I try to work through my ramblings in my head and bring you along for the ride, then please stay tuned. All right, let's see. Okay, October typically for me is pretty much a Halloween theme because I have lots of Halloween stuff and I am trying to use my stash. Okay, so I have two giant scrapbook albums full. I have more than this, but this is my pocket full of Halloween stuff in my scrapbook. I have another pocket here, and I have some other stuff. I have another packet of, I want to be careful with the word, stuff. It looks like this. And it's like all the extra stuff that goes with Halloween, okay? So, I would like to try and use some of this stuff. Now, I'm also conscious that I don't want like an entire theme of Halloween this year for a couple of reasons. One, I'm not really feeling it. And two, the item of the month I chose for this month for my own challenge, I want to be able to use a little bit different stuff. So all that to be said, and we have some things going on this month that aren't Halloween themed, and which of course is a normal life, I know. And I don't have small kids anymore and all the good stuff. So I'd like to try and use some Halloween stuff. Now, I did already get out some other things. So I want to put that aside for right now. And I want to show you a couple other things. The other thing I'm dealing with is I'm not too sure what size journal to use this month. Oftentimes when I make a journal, we normally often take a 12 by 12, fold it in half, maybe fold it up, and it ends up being essentially 6 by 9. That's a very common size journal for me. Sometimes that feels amazing, and sometimes I kind of feel like I want to do something else. September this year, I chose altered composition book that was already cut. I mean, I bought it this size, but it's been fun. And although it's very close in size, like my August journal, I made out of an envelope, and then I put a pillowcase over it. So it just, every month's a little different. So we got to figure out what this month wants to be. That's part of the journey right now, right? So I did go into my junk journaling bag and just, I tend to pop things in there that I think, I could make a journal out of. Now, this is just like a piece of, I don't even know what this was. I mean, it was obviously packaging of something. I cut it into a piece, kind of made it into a little book. Now, we can tell, even, I just don't know. These get pretty chunky. Or can get pretty chunky. They obviously don't have to get that chunky, right? But I'm thinking that this may not be like a wide enough. Anyway, that's my initial thought. Here's something very similar. This was a different piece, or I cut it. No, it's a different piece. So, I mean, we could do kind of this size. This is kind of fun. Normally, the last couple years, I've had a black cover. Only because I've had like an extra journal that I had, and I either used the journal and the cover was available, or I ripped out the sheets or whatever. And so that determines the size of my journal. This one is, okay, same height and thinner. This one is speaking to me a little bit. I'm just trying to decide what we want to do. This is something I just, again, folded and was working on. I like the color. I hate the inside. We'd have to cover that entire thing. These are giant magazines. I just had them in here. I mean, we could certainly cover a whole journal with, something like this. it essentially gets covered, or it can get covered anyway. That's the other thing we could do, is we could just cover with stickers and whatnot. We haven't done that in a very... Did you see it? You guys, I cannot... I swear I thought a fly only lived for a day. I'm so sorry. That's so disgusting. I don't know how a fly gets all the way in here. And I know I say that like on the last 4 videos, because he's obviously, but then he's like gone. I'm so sorry. Woo! Okay. So we could, I don't know, even use something like that. You know, and cover it. Like, I like some writing on it, and I specifically would run it like sideways. That's fine with me. I don't want it to be like readable. I don't want it to be the focus. But if we put things on it or painted it or something, you know, this would be a fine cover, actually. That's interesting. We could even use that to cover, you know, something a little bit more sturdy. I'm feeling a little arty today, so I'm wondering where my energy kind of wants to go with this. So we'll leave that. Okay, this was a cool thing. This was a box, obviously, and I just cut off the sides. And I thought at the moment, like, that's going to make a cool journal. It already has a sneak through here. We would maybe put paper around this, and it would have a sneak through, right? If you you know, we would have a title on the inside. So that's a kind of fun idea. This is maybe a little bit bigger than I want. The September journal, although it's small, was completely fine in size. We don't have a lot going on these days. It's like, you know, the kids are gone. If they have something going on, like, I post the picture and I journal about it, but like, we're working and that's it, kind of, really. So I don't need a giant journal. I actually kind of, I'm wondering, we can't get that edge. I mean, we won't, it would have to be wider, but we could cut this down. The size is somehow speaking to me. I do really like this concept. I'm curious. I think I'll save this maybe for January. That's what I think is going to do. Here are some file folders. This one, just recycled old. You can see I had it in the desk. I just painted it. Oh, it looks like there's some stamps on it. I mean, kind of fun. That would be a fun journal cover, inside, outside. And again, we could cut it down to any size we wanted. That gives us, yeah, about the same width as that. That's actually kind of fun. Actually kind of fun. Okay, here's another one. I'm just thinking, okay, we're definitely not doing this. I'm going to file it on the floor. You know how it goes. I like this. I actually I'm stuck on this a little bit. I like this also. This is a fun file folder set that I got. That's fun for October. It's honestly a little busy for me because I'd want to put, you know, a title or something. But again, that's easy to do. We would just block out, like, again, you could even put something, I don't know. I just, all right, I'm feeling like a little bit more of this plain. I love this file folder though, and I've saved it because I obviously wanted to use it for something, but we're gonna save it. Okay, so we're gonna do something. I always say, like, gosh, this is a good time that we could have gone live. I know. I feel like I'd like to give this a shot. Let's see what this looks like so I can get a feel for it. I like the size, so we're going to go with this size. I could obviously be more precise in measuring this. There is no need for that. I would like a little clip, but I'm going to hold it. I'm going to hold it and I'm going to hand cut this and we're going to be done. And if we don't like it, then we'll use it for something else. Okay, so what do we think about that? What do we think about that? Do we love it? I don't know if we love it, but I think we'll start with it, okay? We can use either side. Well, I'm a little partial, you know, to the orange. And it kind of looks like blood, so that's kind of cool, right? I don't know. Yeah, I'm a little partial to this side. So we'll just erase this pen and play with it a little bit. I'm not 100% sold on this, but we have a starting point and a size. Okay, so we know we're going to be cutting down our papers is what I had to kind of get in my head. Let's talk about papers. I wanted to, I'm actually kind of still drawn to this, just the words. So we might keep this as a paper. I have so much paper that we need to make some life decisions. Okay, I grabbed some loose paper. So I thought maybe we would choose like 8 non-Halloween and 8 kind of Halloween, if you will. And so these are some actually out of a spring pack. Again, if you've been here a while, you know I had this spring pack of paper, which I was never going to use because it was like too bright, and I ended up coffee dyeing them. And I love the black and white polka dot. So that's like an easy yes. These are maybes. This is a fun color. I mean, you see a lot of this color. And again, it doesn't have to be all Halloween themed because we don't do Halloween the whole month. We'll do it for one day. This is obviously not going to make the cut. Well, yeah, no. Okay. This could be used. This could be used. But so this one we won't be using. Where's my go away pile? Go away pile. All right. I'm not sold on this. We could try and use this one if it's, well, I don't know. I'm going to use one or the other. How about that? So that's 5. There's a fun ledger paper that was already dyed. Let's just go through them and see what we have. Okay, this one we're using 100%. Because if I don't use it this month, I don't know when it will get used. So 100% using this paper. This is an absolute. Here's another ledger, so we probably don't need 2 of those. Just a book page that's coffee dyed. Okay, so the other thing is we're going to end up mixing some of this darker paper with some whites, right? So I don't want to choose all like dyed papers because when I get to my scrapbook paper, the back of them are white. So like if I'm going to choose a text paper, I would probably choose this white one like over this, although this is really nice. This is a very high quality paper actually. Yeah, here's a coloring book page, but not grabbing me. Another ledger, a flower book. And then, oh, those go in the other pile. Sorry, I grabbed those out to play with. And then, oh yeah, we have this painted one. So that one's fun. That will definitely make it. And this one, these we pulled out of that journal. If you were here and watched that video of me harvesting my old journals, I went through some of my art journals. Obviously, I was just playing with paint. You can see the similarities in them. And I pulled out the pages that didn't have anything on it. I'm not going to go back and work in those, so I pulled these out. I like this one. I wonder if we could get this tape off of here. I don't know. Maybe we could heat it. We could probably heat it. Of course, I'm going to put the orange. Of course, I like the orange. You know, the green is kind of fun if it's a Halloween theme, because you get those fun orange, purple, green things. If it's not a Halloween page, then this doesn't look like the season to me. This looks more springy and bright. So I think I'm not going to use this one. Oh, and I have more paper too. So we gotta narrow it down. I'm not going to use any of these. I'm going to put these back in that box. Okay, this is a for sure. Those are maybes. The blue ledger's kind of fun. Sure. There's another ledger. I'm not going to take these. Like I said, this one has to come. Blue ledger, regular ledger, polka dots, words, circles, and this. How many? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one's just fun. I liked the circles on it, and then the leaves are like, yeah. I actually really like that as a page. So we're definitely going to take that one. This, we have more paper, so I have to, okay, we'll keep this as a maybe, like a kind of yes pile. Again, this doesn't necessarily speak October to me. I mean, it does. That's fine. It easily could be August, right? It could easily be summer. But this could work for October. This could definitely work. This one's a fun one just because it's black, right? I mean, again, I know it's like Halloween, but maybe, I don't know when else I'd use this is the problem. This one has to come. That's a no. That's a no. No options. I like that polka dot. Okay, let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. Here's one little stack, and we've ruled out some stuff. We're looking at, well, I don't have a lot more I pulled other papers, but I guess they are scrapbooking. Oh, okay. Let's see what else I pulled here. This is scrapbooking paper, but shoot. Okay. This is the piece. This is the piece I thought I was going to use for my cover. Okay, I'm not in love with it for my cover anymore. So what I'm going to do I love, this is from the same pack. It was a brown and black craft pad. And I really like this piece. I think this is like more October, but I want to use this piece. So it is going to be, I will make this my cover sheet. My cover sheet. Yeah. So it would look like that. You guys, the fly's still in here, so I know I might seem crazy, but I can hear him. I can see him. I don't understand. Okay, this was another piece of optional paper that we could pull and make some pages, but I don't need to do this. This is not anything that, yeah, we don't need that at all. So I'll put that back in that pile. Okay, so let's look at this pile of paper. I do like this, but this is kind of Halloween-y. So I did grab this. This is a pack that I recently got from a thrift store. I did review it in a haul for you. We did use some of this in September, and I had it still out here by my desk, and it has completely come out of its binding, but that's okay. I just thought it was worth a look, And I guess we could look at it after we go through the Halloween paper to see if we like need another piece. Oh, and we're watching the dog again. Did you hear him bark? Okay, see, this one's fun. This is like almost too dark. Oh my God. This one's fun. It's green. That's too green. This is beautiful, but it's like literally says November across it to me. So we use some of these. These are fun for September. Okay, so I don't. Actually really like this one as well. Okay, that one is very actually orange and black. And it's kind of nice. It's actually very thin paper. So, oh, and this one's fun. Shoot, we could just get a whole thing out of this, couldn't we? We could make this our... Okay, just hold the phone. Let me just look at my other thing because it only gets to come out once a year. Let's just see what is in the giant pack of wonderment. This is a pink paisley like kit. I'm not too sure. We could obviously use the letter. We could use other stuff in here, and I might transfer this to the big, but oh, that's pretty though, isn't it? But it's, look at that. That is really cool. So the next door neighbor's dog sits underneath our balcony, and the dog we're watching is out on our balcony, and then the next door neighbor's dog, like, you know, lets him know I'm down here and you're not. And I'm like a little worried, like I keep checking that he's still up there because I don't think he can get out. I don't think, you know, but ooh. Okay, that one's super fun. Shoot. Like this is too much. So no, oh yeah, look at this with the, this one's fun. This one's fun. Okay. What do you think? This one's a maybe. This one's a, but kind of too much, right? Gosh, that's pretty though. Okay. Yeah. So we have one piece out of here we might use. And, well, I'll worry about that without you guys. Let's look at this big thing because this is where we have some fun paper. So I'm trying to think. I can't really get this to you unless we take it out, which I might just have to do. Oops, and there goes a stamp. Oh, here's that book I bought last year and barely used. Okay, let's take it out and look, and we'll make some decisions. If you've been here a while, you've seen this paper before because I get it out every year and we make decisions every year. So there we go. That's not big enough. So, okay. Let's see. I'm going to put that down at my feet. So we're just going to kind of like, none of this is, I mean, look how gorgeous that piece of paper is. Wow. But no. Okay, here's a page kit. Now, page kits are interesting because, well, I got it, I don't know when I got it. Maybe it was in one of the packs I bought. It often has a lot of blank cardstock, but you buy it for like the stuff that they put in there. But we don't need this. I should probably actually take this apart, and so I'll do that off camera, obviously. Here is a really fun page kit. Look at this paper. Oh, now this is interesting. So I don't know what brand this is, but look. Why is this? Okay, so see this piece of paper? I need to take this out of here. I'm never going to, well, first of all, I'm never going to use this piece of paper, but if I want green, I'm not going to look at it in here. So I will put that with, or white. I need to take this apart. So I'll go through this again off camera. Here's a fun piece of purple. Same idea. They do a fun print on one side. This is actually the A side, and on the back is their B side. But in this example, they've used that to mount pictures on this black, which is kind of cool. I think we used this last year. This is a really fun piece of paper. I will leave it as a maybe. This is maybe too dark. We already have some dark. This is the All Hallows Eve one. Yeah. Let's see. I think it's all in here. In fact, I'll just do this and we'll get all the paper. Oh, fun cards. Okay, yeah, but it's all this dark. You guys, oh my gosh, you just have to smell it. You just have to smell it. All right, so that's a no. This is fun. Okay, this is more what I'm looking for, like Halloween colors, but not that it says Halloween. Okay, so we will put this in the keep. Oh, okay. Okay, that's cute. This one's fun. Definitely Halloween. Definitely Halloween. That's gorgeous. Really gorgeous. Okay. Ooh, that's cool. Can you see that? Oh. All right. Is this the same that I just pulled? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. So this is a good example. We don't need both of these, right? And I actually like the big one better. I'm going to put this in the no pile. This will be a maybe. All right. This is, I really like this one. Yeah. Yeah, this is interesting. So here are my monthly cards that I bought from Simple Stories, which I absolutely love. And I just think it's interesting. Well, first of all, I think their colors are interesting. Like it's very pastel-y for me. So like I won't use I won't use any of this. I'll use this card and I'll use this card probably. Maybe this card. But I mean, we'll pull it because we're going to cut it up. But on the back, obviously, is their matching colors, which I just think is interesting for October. But again, I mean, Sweet Lydia would love this because you have a different season than I do for October. So, you know, I need the bats. We do have a bat back. I wonder if I should pull a piece of bat paper. I mean, there's no way to get it on the right page. Okay, the bats are fun. That's a maybe. Stars are fun. Right, so when are we going to use this if not for October, if it's going to be two-sided? Okay, we'll pull one of those because otherwise we're just going to use the star side. We have way too much paper. This is a really fun piece. Gosh, I have a thing for polka dots. That is super fun. I think we've pulled way too many already. All right. This was in the no pile. There's two of those, obviously. This was a fun pad of like really kitsy. Is that the right word? Halloween stuff. I might... I don't know what to do with that. I'll have to go through and figure out what to do. Same thing with this one. I think this has... pumpkins, candy, and yeah, ghosts. The ghosts are cute. And the black ghost, yeah, a little too much for me right now. Oh my gosh, that one's stunning. Interesting. Yeah. Look at all the fun stuff. What do you call this stuff? Like, what do you call that? Stickers and Dica. What do you call that? Let me know that word below, please. All right. This was, look at the purple. The purple is fun. Did we already pull a purple? Oh, there's more bats. Is that a better bat? I don't think I've loved that pad. It is almost empty. Here's that silly book I bought that I'm sad I bought, but we'll try and use some of it. Vellum, which is super fun. Vellum, but just too much, right? Vellum, candy corn. Candy corn's fun. Pumpkins. Now, mind you, I've been scrapbooking for 22 years, and Halloween is my favorite holiday. Okay, it used to be a big deal, and we would decorate the house and the whole thing for the entire month. I haven't scrapbooked all of those Halloweens. So I obviously bought this paper. That's a fun one. That I just don't know. But if we only use a little thing, if I go back and scrapbook all those Halloweens, this is the paper. I would still use this paper. I know it's like outdated or whatever, but I would still use it. Okay, here is right here. See, we could use like this strip of it, and you wouldn't know it was a tree, right? And it would be that on the other side. So that's kind of fun, and we're looking for ways to use our stuff. I'm now not loving my little cover that I already chose. So we're going to keep working. Oh, this one's stunning. But again, I don't want a whole month of Halloween. So like I was going to say, this would make a really pretty cover. Really pretty. Oh, look at that polka dot. Oh my goodness. Halloween. This one's fun. This one's really fun. Totally usable. And like we could cut this out for a different day. Maybe. Yes. Look at the stars. Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm going to have to make like 5 journals. I don't have 5 journals a day worth of stuff to document. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. You guys, I could just look at paper. Look at that. That is stunning. Okay, here's some cool. Oh, there's some fun initials on the back. Interesting. I guess it was for a project. I mean, it says spooky scary. So I guess maybe they had an idea. Maybe they gave a, I don't know. Or maybe you just cut them up and use them like that. I don't know. All right. And more glitter. Oh, so pretty. You guys, we already have 8. So, what does that mean? That means I'm not going to use one of these, right? Let's see if there were any we were in love with and had to have. I think there was, there was definitely some we could use for sure. So this was a could use, but I think, again, I'd rather use my Halloween paper. We could use this for other things, including Christmas, quite frankly. And I thought there is, that's actually really cool. Like sewn seams, that's neat. The green, where was, this was, we used all of this for, the problem is I already know what I'm doing for November, I think, and I already know what I'm doing for December. So this paper will not be, this is pretty cool though. I actually like both of these. We're going to pull these. Okay. Whoops. We ripped it a little bit, but that's okay because we don't need the true size. There's polka dots, and then these stars are really cool, but it's very big, and our journal's only, like, it would be very dominating on the page, so we don't need that. This one's very cool also. Yeah, we're going to have to wait on that one. Okay, because we are way over, way over. All right, put that one down there. And this was my what? Fix later pile? Oh, put away in cardstock pile maybe? I don't know what we're doing with this. This is a no. And I will go through the no's and clean up that whole pile. All right. How many did you count? How many did you count? Let's see what we got. This one I can pull out. I don't need this. It's cool. I mean, well, we'll count. We'll count how many we have. We'll just see where we're starting from, and then we'll weed it out, okay? Let's put all the scrapbook paper on the bottom. So this is going to be one. I just want to use this piece of paper. Specifically this piece of paper. And I don't actually love it. That's the struggle I'm having right now. Okay, we're going to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. All right. Well, this is obviously going to be a part 1 and a part 2. Let's choose 16, right? That we need. Want. So we'll make a have to yes pile, and I mean, I'm just going to keep saying yes, and then we'll keep weaning it out. Okay, I think we need to choose between these two. And I'm tempted to choose the orange because I think the black I can make like tags out of and stuff and use in another way. Okay? What did we have? 24? We need to get rid of 8? Yeah, I think it was 24. Okay, so I got rid of 1. You know, this is just plain text. So again, I can use that for anything. So that's 2 we're getting rid of. This is a have to. We will choose one of the ledgers. I was really hoping, I didn't know what size we were going to do, obviously. And this paper's super fun, but it's too big, isn't it? For this journal, if we're going to keep that edge. So we're going to lose the edge. I'm going to keep this one anyway. We will get rid of this one. Okay, we have a few polka dots, so I'm actually... okay, I would like to keep this one. I'd like to keep them all at this point. I think that's the decision we're making. This one, I guess, is a maybe. I'm just thinking, like, there's not another time. It's pretty Halloween-y. I'm going to let this one go. Okay. So, like the stars, there's another polka dot. I'm just going to put them together. I feel like this one we want to keep and use. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're going to keep this one. The bats are fun. Here's kind of another circle. I really like circles. This is really pretty. I'm just like on a smaller scale. It might be, I mean, I guess we could get a piece that's not too busy. This is really heavy. So either way, we're going to get, I mean, but it's really pretty. It would make a beautiful cover, right? It would make a beautiful cover for a journal. Okay, I feel like this is a maybe. I guess we don't need the bats. This is really dark. Kind of like it. Gray we can get rid of. We knew that. Although it's really fun because it's light paper. Again, I'm wondering if I should like take this out or this out and use it as like tags maybe, or pockets, or, you know, something else. Maybe I don't need the gray. We need less gray in our lives, okay? We'll get rid of the gray. Okay, so did we do even a dent? I love that piece of paper a lot. I feel like I don't need both of these polka dots. So I'm going to get rid of that one. All right. We should be close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. The blue bats doesn't really go, does it? Oh, but it's really pretty on the other side. Look at that. Okay. I think I'll wait on the bats. Okay. So now we have 16 pieces of paper. I really, really want to use this piece, and I'm just now I'm questioning if we want this cover, but I think it's going to work. I don't love it inside here. You know, something like this would be fabulous. Well, I also don't have to keep this as the inside, even though it's already painted. I could put this as the inside. Ooh, I really don't like that. Okay, let's not do that. I could also not use this piece of paper, but that's the goal. So I'm going to cut these down to a size that works in here. And they're not all going to be perfect. I mean, they're all going to be a little bit, you know, different. I'm still not 100% on this cover. Obviously, you see me messing with it. Like, that's really pretty. So we could use one of these as the cover. Okay. I need to fuss with it a little bit. So this will be part 1. This is our stack so far. Okay. This is where we're at. This beauty is making the cut no matter what. And we'll go from there. I'll bring you back for part 2. I'm going to go ahead and cut it down, do a little self-conversation and figure out exactly kind of what I want for my cover. And then I have to make some decisions. I'm going to put the rest of this paper away, get it all cleaned up, and come back and I will put the journal together with you. All right. Thanks for being here, you guys. Oh my gosh. Please let me know what you're doing for your October journal, and let me know if you've watched my video for the item of the month and if you're playing along, and let me know your thoughts. I really need your thoughts. I need your ideas and your thoughts. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you're creating. I hope you are documenting, and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care.